Jim Comparoni with Spartan Magazine.
Thanks, Ben. Hey, Dom, you mentioned earlier about Harlan Barnett coming back. I was wondering if you could expand on that a little bit. What was your reaction when Harlan Barnett came back as an assistant coach, firstly? And as Harlan has viewed your practice film and everything and gotten on the field with you, what kind of feedback has he had to you in terms of what you need to work on? What kind of things has he told you to focus on? How exciting has it been to work with Harlan Barnett?
Yeah, so when I received that news, I was very excited. Once again, it's just the whole idea of familiarity. Like, I know he's a fantastic man on and off the field. And when it comes to coaching, I mean, he keeps it real with you. He's a guy that he'll never cuss at you. He'll never, MF you or anything like that. But he'll make you feel silly if you do some, silly mistakes on the field. So he's definitely going to get on you. And I feel like I've already been, getting better throughout the process of him coaching me throughout this short time. So I'm really excited to see where we could go throughout this year. So my impression of him, like I said, I feel like he's been doing everything right. We have a great coaching staff, great strength staff, and the type of defense that we're running, I obviously can't go into specifics on everything, but right now we've been pounding it in, so it's we could comprehend it. It's not too much. It's not overbearing, and I feel like it's the type of defense that we could play real fast and just get after people. And can't go into specifics, obviously, but I feel like it's a defense that we could all get. We could all communicate what we need to communicate, and we could all just play fast and relentless.
How would you characterize your career so far? And what do you specifically think you need to work on between now and the spring or the next season when it begins to get to that level you want to be at to break into the starting rotation and so forth, firstly? Secondly, how do you balance being a mechanical engineering major with football?
Okay, so to answer your first part of that question, I would say I've done some good things on special teams, but I'm definitely thinking that there's a whole lot more I could showcase skill-wise on defense as well. So just going to keep working, try to work for that starting job, try to perfect my craft, defensive-wise, my techniques, just having knowledge about everything, just being fast-paced so I'm not overthinking or anything like that. And then to answer your second part of the question, honestly, it's a struggle from time to time, managing school and football, but just have to set myself a kind of strict schedule of when I'm going to study for class, what assignments I have to do, and just try to complete those on time. And, yeah, basically that's really it. Just making sure that I get a good amount of sleep, too, because freshman year I kind of struggled with that a lot, sleeping. So I had to set, certain times okay, I want to go to bed at, X hour this time tonight, or I want to go to bed a little earlier tonight, or I have to wake up at a certain time, so I have to go to bed earlier. Just stuff like that. And like I said, just setting time for when to study and when to focus on football, and just having a real set schedule for everything. Just have to be very diligent in that regard.